Hello everybody, this is Sabre from Video.com and a League of Legends commentary for today. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter as SaberWolf18 and also this YouTube page, which is again SaberWolf18. Today I'm actually going over Morgana. She's an AP, kind of a supportish hybrid AP carry champion. She has an ultimate that has like a delay stun to it, does a lot of damage, and then has a delay stun after 3 seconds. She also root targets and does an AoE farming skill, and also can shield her allies and herself as well with from magic damage. In this game, we have a Cat. She's playing on Sona. Hemi on York. If you watch a video I just posted, I posted a video about York. Quick is actually playing a jungle Maokai, which he was very happy and did a very good job of. Again, I'm playing York, playing Morgana, and then Goy is playing on Ezreal. Before we get into the match here, I just want to go over my masteries real quick in runes. My masteries basically do AP page 2109. Old masteries is 9021. So the new masteries is 2109. I like the AP and getting AP throughout the game. And also for my AP page, I get magic prediction marks, AP per level seals, so I get the extra AP later on. Then I also have cooldown reduction glyphs and in magic penetration on the Grotescens along with 2 HP because I kind of like to have a little extra HP in the beginning of the match when I first start out. So now we are in game. I'm covering blue because I thought originally I thought that Quick was actually going to start on blues. But he actually was not going to. He told us in the second here that he was actually going to do small camps first. I didn't know he was going to do small camps, so that's why I was trying to cover his blue. And I actually was going to pull it for him. But instead he was going to do small camps. That's really fine. There's multiple ways you could do jungle. Just kind of offshoot here. You can do jungle basically. All small camps, start at blue, do hard, push all the way through the jungle, ending on red. Or if you Shaco, you start on red and do the opposite direction. It depends how you would do it. Basically, our team has to go down the bottom lane, so I went over to Raze, make sure they weren't going to take Raze from him. So I'm trying to do a little face check there. Nope, nobody on Raze, so he's going to travel to Raze and get it. So here we are in lane now. Now in this lane, mid lane is going to verse Raze. Morgana is basically a mid lane champ. I will say that it does take me a couple of regular hits before I get into the swing of things for last hitting and like that. So you are gonna see me miss a couple last hits to begin with. It takes me a second to get the feel of the last hitting of a champion when I first jump on them for the first time during the day. I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying that's the way it is. Any champion that you play, I mean, you kind of just get used to the last hitting, especially on the AP champions, which you don't have the extra armor pen for those last hits to try to get them. But later on, you do see me get like entire waves in this replay here. Now you see I haven't really pulled very much yet. I wait for all the minions to get into like a big cluster like that, and then I lay down my pool to get them down, so I get good position to farm all. So here I'm trying hanging back behind my line. Yeah, the game plank died to a creep in jungle, so that was really nice of him. And because he died in jungle, now I know I'm not going to be ganked, so I can actually push the issue a little bit near the tower here in a second. Yeah, that was just my poor last hitting to begin with. I'm a little behind. But because of Morgana's ability to AoE farm like that, makes it very easy to get the creeps down and health to last hit them. Here I am, just boop, bop, bop. Took to hurt. So there you go. Then actually I'm lasting a bunch of stuff now. And because I knew gameplay died, I knew I could just get into that tower range there and try last hit there, because I knew I was only doing was Ryaz, and Ryaz can't really kill me now right now at this point. Because he did not have any AP, he does not have any AP runes or setup for like that, I don't know why, but he didn't. I think he was going tank Ryaz, he did go a lot of tanky items, so he didn't really get any AP masters or anything. He should have. So I actually had a lot more AP than he did. Like I think I had like 26 AP or something like that. He only had like 3. Yeah, there's not really much to but basically I could talk about Morgana a little bit and her skills. Her passive basically is spell vamp. So when you lay down that AoE, her AoE skill, basically she's actually healing herself. Oh, here you go, first blood. Support killed the other support. The cat was mad. You hear that text like typing. I do hide the chat just in case of swear words, guys. Just in case you're wondering about that. But yeah, she's like. See, now I'm able to farm like whole waves now. Ooh, I caught him. A little slow in the AoE after that, but that's good. So as you see, he's pretty much depleted his entire mana supply, so he's actually going to go back soon. But as you see, I have a ton of mana. I actually bought Doran's Ring first. People don't like buying Doran's Ring on Morgana. I do, because she's already a big force to reckon with. And just like all the stats it gives me. It gives me extra AP, so I can just, boom, farm that whole wave just like that. With extra AP. And I know he based because he was low on mana. The Gangplank comes into cover and actually hit him with a Q shot, but he uses his skill to get out of it. I actually got to do a Gangplank video sometime soon, guys. I've really been itching to do a Gangplank because I see so many Gangplanks don't buy Manamune, not Manamune, but Sheen. And that drives me nuts. But anyways, that's another video for another time. Now I see Ryaz diving me on the left side like that. It actually kind of scared me a little bit. Because I'm like, oh geez, Gameplay is going to game me from the other side, but no, not being the case. So now I pushed up a. Now he's dealing with a full mini wave, and I got a second mini wave coming up. So now I'm going to go back and buy, and I have over 1,100 gold. So I bought my sorcerer's boots first because I like the mobility. I like Magic Pen early game. I don't know why. I just feel like I do so much more damage when I just drop their magic resistance down. And because her pool already lowers magic resistance, I'm actually gonna, yeah, here we go. I actually buy boots because I want the extra mobility to move around, plus I get the magic pen. And because I actually, because the W skill basically lowers the magic resistance as well, it just gives me the ability to just pretty much lower the magic resistance down to almost like nothing. So basically my pools are basically doing like true damage, like right early already in the game. Okay, so basically here's our skills. Our Q skill is basically a shot, like line of sight skill to down the target. W is basically the AoE skill. Her E skill is the shield. Oh yeah, here's what I'm talking about because I already have like over 20 like magic penetration plus her plus my magic penetration to begin with the masteries. So I basically like lowering the magic resistance down to like 27 to 3, and just laying down one of my AoEs like lowers it even further by 6. So you just basically drop their magic resistance down to like nothing in like a matter of seconds. So here I am ganking bottom lane. I flashed in, try to get in there, try to get that Vayne, but I wasn't able to because Alistar pushed me out. So I'm like, okay, well I'll root him, Q him down, stun him down, so therefore we get the kill. And Cat, the support, steals the kill from both me and Ezreal, the two carries. But I guess we kind of let her have it. It was revenge because Alistar did kill her a little while ago, you know. So it was a revenge kill for her, I guess. So she's happy now. And I ganked the bottom lane, and boom, I'm already back to farm up the minions again. Fortunately, I didn't quite kill that back line quite as fast as I wanted to. But that's just the power of Morgana, because it's like, boom. Entire wave's gone. I farmed all 5 of those minions just like that. There's a mana pot I grabbed. You see, I did lose a little CS there, but because I got the assist there on that kill, I pretty much still on the game. Still pretty much even on farm. And but see, look, I mean, I was able to gank bottom. That's the other reason why I get Sorcerer's Boost, because of the mobility factor. Because I'm able to run down, like, and gank a lane and run back with that extra mobility, and just not have to worry about, like losing my lane, like because he's pushed up too far to my tower. And because of her ability to AoE farm like that with her skill there, I mean, you can just get back in the lane and just farm back up and not have to worry about being pushed again. And you see Raya is using his skills like just to like farm with, and it just depletes his entire mana supply, so he can't really like try to fight me or anything. And because I have a shield that like nullifies his like magic damage on me, he really can't do anything at this point. And again, he leaves because he has no mana, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna attack the tower. And unfortunately, he ults. And actually, that was a misclick. I hit AoE instead of my shield, so I'm not mad about that. Now we get into a little tussle here over by Dragon. Oh no, we're farming Dragon. That's right. That was later. So here's a Dragon because we saw Ryze go back. There, we got push position on bottom lane. So we're like, okay, we'll get Dragon. So here's all 4 of us getting Dragon. At least my from quick. We almost died. Golly. So he was yelling for help. He was like, help me, help me, help me, because he almost died. So Sona's basically securing him to make sure he gets back okay. And here I am. I'm back in lane. See, I'm waiting for the melee minions to come up to lock in position, and then boom, there's my AoE, and they're just farm, boom, boom, boom. And just like that, not only was I able to secure Dragon with everybody else, I get back to the lane, and we have even minions. 3-3. So I'm a little leery about him. Ryze can do a lot of damage, plus gameplay can come over and just cue me right in the face with his little pistol. So I am a little leery of ganks, you know, and all. That's why I'm playing, trying to play safe. I usually play safe anyways. Not defensively wussy, I just kind of play safe. I don't like giving up kills. Like during the farming stages. You see, I'm able to last it a lot better now. And I see that Ryze is doing a lot of damage now. So I'm a little leery about that. He's leveled his Q to pretty far. Plus he has a lot of pretty good mana base, so
an enemy has been slain.
I know he's gonna do a lot of damage. Yeah, that top lane, in case you're looking at the minimap, they actually ganked York, and Quick Strike actually went up to, oh yeah, here's the kill on Ryze. I'm like, oh god, we gotta get him, gotta get him. And Ryze goes like, don't worry, I got my ult. So he ults him, boom, dead. I actually ran out of mana, so I'm gonna go back, and Goey's gonna actually keep hitting the tower like that. But Cat actually calls for assistance, because Sona can't really cover a lane by herself too well against 2 people, so Goey's have to head back to its bottom. Now, in this next buyback, I actually have over 1,600 gold, so I buy my needless slate. I do buy like Doran's rings. I have to go back like continuously. I do buy Doran's rings because I do like the mana regen plus the extra health and the AP, early AP. People actually don't like that sometimes. Like people prefer like a catalyst or something on Morgana and get the Rod of Ages. I don't know. I just like the Doran's rings like that. But because I had so much money there from my good farming and like that, and the assists I just got, I was able to buy it needlessly, so I just kind of skipped over it. And I buy 2 mana pots and 2 health pots and a ward just to basically say, okay, I'm in this lane now for like the long haul. So, because I'm just having such a long hauls in lane, it's like, okay, I'm just gonna buy a health pot and a mana pot. And she's like, okay, farm out of the lane. I'm putting the ward down. We have a ward down in dragon direction, so we know where gameplay is going to be coming in there. I put the ward down there to cover my other side, so now I'm secured on both sides of me. So now he Q-shot me, and he Q-shots me again. So I'm like, okay, he's going, and then he Q-shots me again and does his little AoE thing. When his AoE thing, his lockdown thing. And the gameplay ult on top, so that's why, luckily I got that mana power, or I probably would have died. So I'm like, yo, okay, I'm out of here. Now gameplay actually tried to come over by raids to try to kill me, if you look at the minimap there. And so Quick's like, okay, I'm going to defend you and do a 1v1 battle, but Ryze comes down and kills him.
An ally has been slain.
And then an unfortunate series of events happen. Like, everybody's like, oh, herper derp, we gotta go help them and get them back. And yeah, so they start running in there, and then Ryze gets another kill.
An enemy has been slain.
Goy ends up killing Gangplank, but he gives up a kill to Alistair, because the bottom lane also came up to help out with the fight again. So, unfortunate series of events there. We lost like 3 kills there, and they fed buffs to Alistair. So I wasn't too happy about that. We lost that. That was a bad fight. They shouldn't have gone and helped then. Oh yeah, I will have an Alistair video coming soon. As soon as I get able to get back online. Cause thank you, my cable company. Cause my internet's down. Actually, I'm doing a bunch of these commentaries because I'm actually distracted by playing the game. But yeah, right there, the Alistair. It's extremely hard, by the way, to do that headbutt ground stomp. It's extremely hard to do that. Luckily he got too far down. I was able to root him, stun him, and then Quickstory was actually able to get some revenge and actually get double buff off it, which is really nice. Double buff Morgana, awesome. But yeah, it's really hard to do that headbutt pulverize on Alistair, and I actually am able to do it most of the time. I'm able to do it left or right, like horizontally, but vertically I just can't do it. It's just one of those things. I was able to block that time. My shield. Ryze is just really trying to pick on me now. I always got the ability to pick on me. I must say I'm not liking it too much. I actually dodged that Israel ult. I'm like, oh, well, that's right. Israel's on our team. Dirt. Ah, because she can target me. It's annoying. And I shielded it, so I actually got rid of that. Gangplank ults me again, so it's like a repeat of like what happened 2 seconds ago. But this time we're kind of like able in the poke because Quick is actually there with me. So Quick actually going to initiate on Ryze, but he realized that Ryze is really tanky, so he's not able to do too much damage to him. And I'm kind of hanging out there because I have a double buff, so I don't really want to leave because I got plenty of mana. And because of my passive on my Q, on my AoE skills and like that, my basically my life siphoning and like that, I can actually just kind of stay in lane and just get my health back up. See how my health bars are just jumping up there from the AoE? So I know I can just maintain myself to stay in lane. And so I was just kind of staying in the back because I am a caster champion. I am the AP carry, so I want to stay back and try to poke my damage in there when able to, because my auto attacks don't really do too much damage, really in team fights. So I kind of want to stay in the back and not die because I really don't have the tankiness factor yet because I don't have a magic resistance to really fight against Ryze and like that. So I kind of gotta stay in the back to cast my spells from there. And here's that dang Alistair again. Alistair really annoyed me this game.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Missed that shot. Yeah, fortunately, it was a late call by me on the gank top. He kind of he kind of got a little mad at me for a late call, but I really didn't know. I didn't know he was gonna go, but he didn't die. He lost a turret, but he didn't die. Dragon up. Ah, dang Alistair, man. He just pulls off so fast. I can't get my shield down. The shield was on cooldown anyways, but still. Because of my range, I could farm. Don't have to worry about his headbutt pulverized too much, because I can try to stay back and get the farm that way. The cat after the game was like, it's like, why does? Oh yeah, I didn't see Ezreal come in. Ryze rather come in, so I end up dying here. He ends up trying to tower dive me. I did die. I get my ult off for a little damage and root him just enough so Quick Strike can actually get the kill there. So I got a little revenge on the trade out kill there, but yeah, a support death for a carry death is not a good thing. I didn't see Ryze come into the picture there until it was too late, and he already headbutt pulverized me. Alistar was really good, by the way. He got the headbutt pulverized every single time on me. I think it was like the 6th time in a row he got it on me. Really annoying. Anyways, well, I'm dead, dragon. Yeah, it was just unfortunate for me. It just they caught me. There's nothing really to say about that. Ryze just happened to come in the picture. Alistar caught me, plus Ryze's root there. So there's really not much to say. Other than I just got caught. But after that death, I got a another Dorn's ring and a health pot. Oh, sorry, no. I didn't know. I completed Rebels, didn't I? No, I can't. The problem is when I do these commentaries playback when I record in Sony, I can't really see. The screen's a little blurry, so I can't really see the items off the back. Pretty sure I got Rabadons there though. Yeah, this pink top for a run. See bottom lane getting pushed up, so I'm gonna farm that up.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, that time he didn't make it out.
An ally has been slain.
And 2 of them died, that's just not good. Now I'm pushing this bottom lane. I'm just kind of farming it, and the other team concentrates to get to mid. But 2 of our guys are already there covering it, so I'm like, okay, well we're kind of safe because that tower was at full health. They hadn't really hit the tower at all. I knew the tower was at full health, and they had 2 of them covering it, so I was pretty confident they could defend it. And I also could see their whole entire team, so I knew their entire team was there because there comes Fizz in and. Their Vayne's right there too. And our last 2 guys are back up from the last death, so they're coming up too. And I know the other team's entirely there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get a tier 2 tower. So I mean, we can lose a tier 1 tower in the mid. I don't care. But getting a tier 2 tower, that is huge. More important. So now they get the kill. They're push them back. I know they're coming, and they're actually ping to say, hey, they're coming. But I don't care. I'm almost get the tower down. I got the tower down. Cool. Those 3 of them try to gank me. They push down to try to get me out of the bush, but I end up stopping in the bush and staying there. So I end up getting the kill on Gangplank. I get enough damage on Vayne to get her down low enough. I get away from Alistar, but they didn't kill Vayne in time to, and I actually died to her shot. I might have lived if she didn't shoot me. And Alistar I don't think could have killed me there, but they didn't kill Vayne soon enough to get the for me to survive. But my death was not in vain because look, I mean, I died, but we got 3 kills and I got the tower before we got those 3 kills. So I got all those assists plus the tower, so totally worth it.
Killing spree.
And we're actually getting more kills.
Double kill.
Yeah, unfortunately here I didn't span up, so but go ahead, got 2 more kills. So that's 5 kills plus a tower.
Has been slain.
Fortunately, Gameplay got up there. And he actually turned out,
An
killed him back.
Has been slain.
And then Vayne comes back up and gets another kill there. So now they're chasing after poor Cat on Sona. Yeah, Quick had to go top lane and try to push that back. So Cat, now you're gonna see me Q shot here. But if Vayne kept on that that line though, that would have got her. But she turned back up away, knowing that okay, I can't catch Sona. but because I threw the Q out there, I made sure that she wasn't going to get him. That's one thing, is anticipation of the shots. That's one thing you have to do with skill shots on Morgana. You gotta like anticipate sometimes their movement in order to land the Q shot. It separates the good Morganas from the bad Morganas, is anticipating your Q shots on where they're going to be and hit them in that route. Just pretty much hitting that route with a Q shot and then laying the AoE damage down underneath everything to lower their magic resistance down. And just pulling right out there for Goe and get those two other minions. And I actually gave this experience to Quick because Quick was a little bit behind us. So I just want to get the farm and the some experience there. So I guess we kind of stayed back there a little bit. Yeah, this is gonna be a little lull in the action. So I basically I think we're sitting. Oh yeah, we're kind of moving as a group now. Yay! Oh, by the way, last buy I got the Negatron cloak and the blasting wand. So now I got a little more tankiness to myself. I feel a little more comfortable now. So we're fighting over blue a little bit, and we end up not getting it. And their Alistar initiates on Goe, so he kind of jumps out of it. And now they're really starting to push on us. So I wait for their team to start gunning in. So then I start ulting, but I end up only catching one of them. They see me kind of staying in the back, letting them do the damage they need to do, waiting for my cooldowns, because I don't want to, because I'm kind of squishy. Let my tanks do their job. Kind of hang back and then try to clean up kills afterwards. Because I missed my ult, I only got one of them my ult. So now we can start initiating in there, get the Q shot before Fizz could run, and we secure the ace. I'm used to more playing Brand more than Morgana. I do play more Morgana lately, but so I pushed lane up, try to get more tower damage on there by the minions, and we actually do a Baron off this. But yeah, when you're playing Morgana, you gotta get a little tankier than I am right now. And you basically kind of, after the initial initiation from one of your tanks and like that, and he gets that AoE down, because like Maokai, he gets that AoE down from his ultimate, and that lowers the damage you get dealt onto your entire team anyways. So what you do is you kind of just jump in the middle of their entire team and then ult, and after 3 seconds they're all stunned. You get a lot of damage from the ult, hitting all of them, plus you get that stun in there. Now I'm actually getting low on mana, so I'm actually going to try to get this blue buff, so I don't have to actually go back, because I don't really need to go back right now. I don't really have the money to go back and buy something. So I get the blue buff, get my mana back in the ring again. Oh yeah, I was fighting over, fighting with him. He's like, I want top lane. No, I want top lane. I'm like, dude, like you have like way more farm than I do. Why do you need top lane for? So we're kind of trolling each other there. So I go back anyways, and I buy my that wasn't me buying oracles there. It got me there for a second. I was in the replay. What did I buy oracles? No, I ended up buying a void staff to counter any magic resistance that they would get like in the near future, plus a little extra AP off the Rabadons. It gives you extra magic penetration, and they do have 2 people with magic resistance right now. So I wanted to kind of counter that to over all my damage, because I like lowering the magic resistance of the team. Especially when, like at this point, like if you don't buy magic resistances at this point, you don't have magic resistance per level, glyphs or anything like that, I am basically dealing true damage to your butt. Because people gotta think that, because bottom lane getting pushed up a little bit, so we're trying to push them back right now. So with another kill. Golly, that carry kills. Now I'll get in the middle of them, but unfortunately Alistar pushed me back. But I got enough damage on him to get him low enough. Now Fizz runs and he jumps over the wall here, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to go and get him, try to corner him off. I thought one guy was gonna go with me and cut down towards the tri-bush, but they didn't. So I'm cutting the long route to route them in case they get too far away, and he didn't get into the bushes there. So the only thing I could think of is like he went into the tri-bush and he did base in time. So he's not there anymore. So sad panda that we couldn't really corner and kill that Fizz. I think we probably could have. And I think all of our flashes were down, so we couldn't flash chase him over the wall either. And also about the ward too. So if you have a little extra cash, even though you're a carry or something, buy a ward. I mean, it doesn't hurt. 75 gold gets to helps your team with map points. Doesn't hurt. It can only help. And there's Morgana. When you're at the towers, when you're sieging towers like that, Morgana just kind of stay in the back and drop the AoE for their towers like that. Now, waiting for more people to get involved and then ult. Just try to wait for the team to actually get in there before I ult, and that way I can stun like that. I shield myself, waiting for my cooldowns to come back, so I can call around, pop my Q, get the kill on Gangplank. So now we're kind of running away, try to wait for my cooldowns. I'm going back in the fight, so I end up flashing over the wall. I just missed Fizz. Just missed Fizz again with an AoE. Couldn't do enough damage to him. And he unfortunately dies because he was diving and trying to get more kills. So he anticipated the Vayne staying there and moving up, but she ended up moving back, so I missed the Q there. But we ended up doing enough damage to their team. Vayne was low enough that we actually got the tower out of us. Of course, we have Baron buff, so we actually had advantage there too. And there it goes. And again, warding. If you have wards, just put them down. So we actually get vision on their other jungle. Well, that's what I'm doing with Morgana. I'm like, you gotta wait until like a lot of their team is in that area. Before you jump in there and ult. And it helps if Sona actually ults on top of my ult, because my ult's actually delayed. It delays for 3 seconds. So by the time my ultimate ends, or her ultimate ends I should say, my ultimate should kick in. So that gives you like a double layer stun. So I kind of have to wait until their team gets in the position around me before I hit my ult. So that way I get the full effect of it. Because like you saw before, like if I ult like before, I only catch like maybe 1, maybe 2 people. But if I wait until the group like they start to group up and everything, boom, then I can hit like all of them, like at least 3 or 4, or even maybe 5, all of them, in my ult. That last buy, I actually sold my last Doran's ring, and I ended up buying a Banshee's Veil. So now I feel very comfortable jumping in the middle of them to ult, because now they can't, like in that last buy, Vayne kind of knocked me back. Or Alistair, like with the pulverize or something, they can't get me out of that now. So here's the wild goose chase by Dragon. They're chasing Cat actually across the map here over by Dragon, and I'm kind of caught on the backside against, unfortunately, by Dragon. So now I get in the middle of them. I get the kill on Gangplank. I'm trying to save Sona, but unfortunately we split up. They end up going down south towards the bottom lane and get the kills that way with our carries, but their carries continued after us over by our raids and actually killed 2 of us. So each of team's carries kind of split off and try to kill the other team's like kinks and stuff. So we ended up trading out kills there, and unfortunately Goy ran in there and died, and Commitment died too. Oh, no, that was for me, sorry. Hemi got the kill there. They tried to get the Vayne now, but Vayne does way too much damage. And they we're too low. She does too much damage, so she was kind of low, but Hemi couldn't really secure that kill, so. But they ended up getting the Ryas, I guess, back. Goy fortunately died, but they ended up getting the Ryas out of it. So we did get a revenge kill, I guess you could say, on each team. It was just unfortunate that both carries and both teams kind of split, and they got those extra kills, like each team did. So kind of, I guess you could say it kind of was a wash. Let me get a little lull here right now. We're just gonna grouping up. I have blue buff. Yeah, I was fighting Goy with the blue buff. He's like, oh, I need the cooldowns. No, I need the cooldowns. Like, well, Ezreal's passive is getting cooldown reduction anyway, so I kind of finally convinced him that he kind of needed it more than he did. Most of the time, the blue buff goes to 80 carry. Now, here's their team initiating us, trying to catch us at our blue. And luckily, they kind of try to focus Goy, who's able to like jump away because Ezreal has built-in flashes. So our rest of the team responds. He ends up ulting across all of them. And then I ult right in the middle of them all. I get the Vayne with my ult. I do a lot of damage on Alistar to get him low. And now the chase is on going up the lane. I land my Q shot on Ryze. Actually, I land my Q shot on Vayne. That's how I got him. Her, rather. And now the chasing, they're pinging for Alistar and for Fizz, but I'm chasing Gangplank to make sure he stays out of the fight. I have full health. I actually used that new ability power skill there, so I kind of chase him down, just keep vision of him, so we end up getting the kill there. So we do finally track down the Gangplank and kill him. Like I was saying, I am actually using the new Summoner's ability. Surge. I kind of like Surge on AP carries. Like the attack speed doesn't really help too much, but you do gain an extra like 100 like AP, over 120 AP out of it. If you have like 400 AP, I think you basically gain like an extra 125. Don't know what that Vayne was doing. And I try to kill still with her ult. But yeah, it gives you like an extra 125 AP with that surge skill, so that's why I like it so much. Yeah, I kind of had to flash there because their AI kind of went the wrong way. So I Q to get the Banshees off him so that way Quick can jump on him. I ult Ryze, try to get some extra damage on him, try to stun him, but Ulster comes in the middle of it and try to push us back off. We get the kill on Ryze. So basically, it's like a repeat of what just happened a while ago. They initiate on us, we are able to back off until the rest of our team shows up, and we're able to kill them. And I ended up getting 2 kills out of it. And of course, we got the kills. We're rooted by Baron. So like, hey, we're all 5 of us here. Why don't we kill Baron? And you see Malachi puts a seat up over the other side of the wall. So that way, and of course, Ezreal did the same thing. Goy did the same thing to give more vision. So now we have total vision around us. So in case we see them coming, we can make sure we can secure the make sure we're Baron. And Goy tries to ult Baron. So after Baron, we followed up with a dragon. Yeah, we're doing dragon. Go, I try to get it blue, but he missed it and ended up going to their Gangplank. Who was the jungler? So he had smite, so he probably smited it off there. Now here I am going to go for my final buy, and I will admit I took forever with this buy. I don't know what took me so long. I don't know if I was like trying to tab out a game and look at something, but I don't know what I was doing. But it took me forever for this buy. I will admit that. Don't ever take this long to buy items. Have in your head what you're going to buy, or have a set build in place in your head to go by. So, but I mean, I just took forever. Like as you see, my team's like up there halfway across the map, and I'm still at base trying to do something. Extra pie and extra potion on top of that. But I ended up buying needlessly and a chain to work on my hourglass. That way I can ult and just
Your
pop
team
my
has
hourglass.
destroyed an inhibitor.
So my team pushes up, and they end up getting the inhibitor with the Baron buff. Now I'm going to jump ahead on the map to watch this little team fight, because now my team's team fighting, and they're like, whoa, where's Morgana? We don't have Morgana. So now they're backing off, because they realize I'm not there. But they have no choice but to initiate now. And Sonic Guts her ults down, so they pretty much CC them there. And I'm able to get there in time, flashed over the wall to try to get there, and ended up getting the triple kill. So go ahead and get the first 2 kills, and then jumping over the top, ulting, and end up getting the triple kill at the end. And because the inhibitor's down, the entire team's down, that's pretty much GG, and then we get the towers, and that's game. So I hope you like this commentary about Morgana. Again, she's a very powerful champion. She's one of the top 15 champions right now in the game. Mostly because of her passive ability to gain that life gain. Pretty much any champion that can self-support themselves is pretty much powerful in this game right at this point. So I hope you enjoy this commentary. Again, just check out my videos on the VidThrough channels, on Owned, and on YouTube. Of course, follow me on Twitter, Sabre18. Of course, this channel is Sabre18. Alright guys, thank you and have a good day.